Hello everybody, this is Tim from Mainly Muscle Cars along with cameraman Ken, and today we are looking at a badass Bronco. I love this thing. 67 Bronco, just a really good looking truck. It's not perfect, it's not a trailer queen. It is a really good looking Bronco with a lot of really good option upgrades. Underneath the hood, that original 289 long gone. It's got a factory Ford fuel injected 302, so it's a 5-liter motor. Behind that, it has an AOD overdrive automatic. In the back it's got a posi. In the front it has an upgraded Dana 44. To help the suspension out, it actually has a heavy duty steering box in it, much stronger than stock, and the steering box itself is actually braced. It has DOM tubing on it, so it has larger tie rod ends, so just a lot nicer steering in this one, very tight and precise. It also has lengthened radius arms, and they're dropped, so you have a nice proper alignment. This thing goes down the road really nice. It drives nice. It has a 4-inch suspension lift. I believe this one is from Wild Horses. It has dual shocks up front. It's got a single in the back. Not lift blocks. This one actually has a nice set of arched springs to it. They work nice. Outside, as you can see, the paint is beautiful. It's nice emerald green, and they kind of went with a tan top. It's kind of like, you know, the Eddie Bauer edition style. Looks nice. Bumper rack in the back is a bumper rack custom deal, and that's removable. It basically just plugs into the factory hitch. It's also braced, so if you do have a little bit heavier load, you can actually put some bolts in it as well. But for the most part, you should never have to do that. Up front, it's got a worn 9,000-pound winch. Nice setup, just in case you do ever get in a little over your head, you can get out. It's got a 23-gallon tank in back, so you don't have to worry about switching valves or anything like that. You always know how much fuel you have, and you're good to go. Full master exhaust, so it sounds good. Man, it's a really well-equipped... Well, I've got a speech impediment all of a sudden. It's got a well-equipped setup, a lot of fun to drive. I believe this is the Buckaroo hood here from Wild Horses as well. Nice looking hood. It has fiberglass light. Custom front bumper. Again, just a really nice truck. We'll go ahead and jump inside. There's a ton of stuff to talk about in there too. Okay, inside it's just the factory dash. These are the holes right here for the factory radio. Not something I necessarily big into putting that little radio in, but Tom's does have set up now that you can run the factory radio and with an iPod hookup, so that's fun. Aftermarket tilt column, actually starting to aftermarket, but it's a factory Ford unit out of probably what I'd say like a 78, 79 F-150. That setup works. Nice shifter on the column here. Again, that's an AOD setup, so they had basically similar gear spacing, so you basically have a regular like first gear, and then you've got drive and then overdrive. Dana 44 again in front. It's got a Dana 20 transfer case, kind of a custom shift handle there. So well set up. I mean, if you're going to take it off road, it does have this roll bar here. This is a 6-point bar. Nice and capable, good to protect you. And with that fuel injected 5-liter, it always starts that easy. I don't think I said anything about our Tom's bucket seats. We've got the fold and tumble rear bucket seat with the matching fronts, and they're all that Spice setup. So they kind of they go with the top. Nice matched paint on the dash and stuff. Got a nice Grant wheel. Posi in the back. Looks like a very capable off-roader. Mickey Thompson tires. They're a 35 1250. They track nice down the road. I've actually had this one out on the highway at 65 and 70, and with that overdrive, it is a nice setup. Has custom drive shafts in this one as well. And if you can see how that paint kind of reacts in the sun, it is just a really, really nice color green. And with this overdrive unit, you can actually cruise easily on the freeway, roughly 2,000 RPM, so you're not running the legs out from underneath it. And as you can see, kind of going down the road is very effortless. we have a little bit of congestion here in the area, so I think our performance test might have to be put off for another video. But we can suffice to say, this motor, I think from Ford, is rated at 225 horsepower, compared to, you know, typical 70s, actually late 60s in the rating would have been, I think on this motor would have been about 180, and that was a gross versus the 225 was a net. So this motor comfortably produces about 65 more horsepower than the stock 289 did. And it should get better fuel economy with better low-end torque. So just kind of a really kind of a win-win all the way around. But really neat Bronco. If you guys have any questions, please give us a call, 360-863-2241, or you can visit us at our website at manlymuscleparts.com. A lot of stuff to talk about. You know, I completely forgot to mention it's got a brand new windshield, and you know, we can kind of just keep going and going. But give us a call. We'd be happy to go over it with you. Thanks.